Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. The goal with the position, of course, is to stay comfortable, and you want to feel sturdy. You don't want to feel like you're about to fall over during the practice. You also don't want to shift and move too much. Just find what works for you. Sitting in a chair works really well. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed or you feel more comfortable doing so, go ahead and do that. It is not that important. But of course, if your eyes are open, drop your gaze down below you, away from the screen, just kind of looking at the floor, the desk, whatever's just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything. We're also not zoned out and blurry. We just have a gentle, clear gaze directed softly and gently downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable, and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open and directed softly yet clearly down. Let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we make sure that our out breath is about twice the length as our in breath. Ready? In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out, and in, and out. Now settle your attention to the sensation of breathing. Let your breathing breathe how it wants to breathe. We're not doing any special kind of breath. And just notice the breath. Watching it carefully. Noticing how each breath is different than the last. And how it comes with a subtle pleasure with the movement. And you can notice this breath from anywhere you'd like. From the tip of your nose to the lower belly and anywhere in between. We notice the breath as it subtly rises and falls. And you'll notice how the mind will quickly try to steal your attention away from breathing. It wants to think about dinner, or your problems, or some TikTok video you saw earlier. And that's okay. You will get lost in these thoughts. You will lose attention of breathing. Just don't force anything. Don't fight. You're not at war with your thoughts. Just gently and effortlessly notice you're lost when you get lost and return to the breath, rising and falling. You'll get lost again, so we just return with very little effort. No frustration. Just coming back again and again to the sensations of breathing. And we let thinking think what it wants to. Remain with the breath. Come back. Come back to breathing. Gently. Rising and falling. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. It will pass. Return to breathing. And I'm probably catching you thinking right now, or maybe I'm not. But these thoughts, what are they talking to exactly? We want to say me. I'm talking to me. But isn't that strange? This I that we feel to be is both the talker and the listener at the exact same time. Well, if this I is real, the one we say we are, this me, then where is it? What is it that we refer to when we say I? What are thoughts talking to? Where do thoughts come from? And we're not asking this question to solve it like thinking, to write a paper about it. We use this question and answer it in the same way we found the breath. We can find the breath here and now with our experience, with our attention. There it is. So if this I is real, we should be able to find it in the same way. Look for it. What hears this voice right now? Can you find it in the same way you found the breath? Can you find this so-called center of experience? Notice how there's just simply nowhere to go, nothing to see. So then who is this I? What is this I? It's not even there. So just remain and rest. All right, you can look at the screen. You are here. Not later, not in 5 minutes, not after you stop watching this video. You didn't come from anywhere either. Where is it now? Where is the experience of beginning this video, this meditation practice? Where is that now? And where is the experience of me being quiet and you turning off the video and going on with your day? Where is that now? They don't exist. They're ideas, they're thoughts, accurate thoughts, but not in reality a situation that is real. The future and the past are simply thoughts here and now. They happen as thoughts here and now. But we don't live that way. We live as if the future is real. It is a real thing, or the past is a real thing. Now, don't get me wrong, planning for the future is a very objectively good thing. And knowing where you came from and knowing your roots and knowing your past is also a good thing. But they're not realities. This moment is the only real reality. This moment. From the point of view of your experience, we're not going to go into physics because that's a whole different thing. But from your point of view, from your perspective, from experience itself, this moment is the only thing that is real. So all of our problems, all of them, where are they now? You might relate to this experience, and I'm sure you will because you're a human being. But yesterday I was driving to work and a lot's been going on. And so I've been thinking about, oh, well, this this situation happened to the house and I'm worried that it's going to burn down. And then, oh, what if the cat, my cat was chasing a mouse the other night. It's like, how are we going to keep the mouse outside of the house? And then what am I going to do? I got to cut the grass, but I got to pick all these poison plants that are in there, and I don't want to deal with that right now. And then all this, man, and then how am I actually going to make just driving and contemplating all the problems. And then it's funny because it's so easy to forget. But then I'm like, wait a minute, though. I'm driving. So where is the problems? Here. They're all created by thinking. It's not to say that you don't have to solve things and you don't have to get things done, but all the fears that we have, all the regrets, the frustrations, they're all centered around the past and the future, which are thoughts. So this practice essentially is just to leave thinking alone, to learn to leave that chatter alone. It's not yours anyway. That's why we look. What's thinking? Where am I? What am I? Thinking is this automatic process that happens all the time, and because we attach to it, we're bound by it. We don't see the moment as it is. So practice. Just practice. There's nothing more worth doing than learning how to leave thinking alone. Truly. All right, I'll end. I know I'm going on a little bit, but there's a story my teacher told me once. I think it was a story within the School of Zen, but there's this lady somewhere in Massachusetts who was going on a retreat. She had everything packed up ready to go for this. I think it was a 3-month retreat alone in the woods. She had her incense, she had her food, she had everything. She packed it all in a car. And this is back in like the 80s. And she drove up, I think it was in Massachusetts as well, to this remote mountain. She was going to go and do a 3-month solo retreat up there in meditation. She got everything packed, and on her way, she kind of left a little late, and it got dark. And this is before iPhone, so she lost her way. She didn't know where to go. She missed the turn, some obscure turn. She missed the turn, and then she starts freaking out. She's like, wait a minute, what am I going to do if I can't find this place? Am I going to sleep in my car tonight? What am I going to do? I have no map. I can't understand the map. So she starts having these panic attacks. And there's no one around. She's in the middle of nowhere. And finally, after like 3 hours of driving in the middle of darkness, not finding the place, she pulls up to this lowly gas station that she found, the one light in the middle of darkness. And she pulls up and she's like, oh my goodness. And this is, of course, back in the day where the guy would come out and help you fill the car, or this guy did at least. So the guy at the gas station comes out and she sticks her head out the window. She's like, oh my gosh, help me. And he's like, what's wrong, man? What's going on? And she's like, help me, I'm lost. I can't find this place I'm trying to get to, and I have no idea where I am. This map doesn't make sense. I'm lost. I'm totally lost. And this old man from the gas station looks at her and goes, honey, you're not lost. You're right here. And she was like, and in that moment realized she didn't have to go on a retreat because she's right here. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for showing up for your life. And as always, without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.